Wiki War 2 Combat Edition presents Wiki Warcraft 2, brought to you by the Shotgun X Twitch TV channel. Startale and Swift versus Shotgun and Braviet. It's going to be excellent. It's going to be amazing, Warcraft 2 fans. We have a joke for you today. Why did the donut make a dentist's appointment? Because it need to get a feeling. Donuts get feelings. Sometimes get a feeling. Never mind. Equinox fits good for talking smack, but he didn't win a game in the last 2 months. Ooh, smack talk from Equinox. Pistol grip pump action shotgun on his lap at all times. He's got that sawed off shotgun buckshot in it ready to go anytime a bird or a drone or anything flies by. Boom! His name is Pistol grip pump on his lap at all times. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here's the 2 o'clock spot. Gonna be finishing pretty good with an early, let's go ahead and fast forward a little in the future. Alright, 2 o'clock, I'm gonna upgrade on up to the 2 o'clock spot. Wow, okay, fast forward a little more in the future. Alright, we do see the small 9 and 9 battling it on out. It's the action-packed Wiki Warcraft 2 action that we all signed on for here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Wonder what's going to happen in this Warcraft 2 game. It's going to be excellent. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see Wiki Warcraft 2. Alright, small 9 going to be assaulted here by Shotgun. Going to try to help his ally out. It's Braviet. Braviet versus Startale and Swift. Shotgun and Braviet. Braviet's pretty dang good at Warcraft 2. But it looks like he's up against Startale or Swift, and they have had a pretty good chance so far to just wreck his day. And what are they going to do here? Meanwhile, it's the 4 and 5 unscouted position. Shotgun's going to scout out that 4 and 5 o'clock spot. Maneuver on down there, scout that out, and see what it's about. So it's going to be a small 5 duel here. Wow, so Shotgun and Startale, or Shotgun and Braviet versus Startale and Swift. Startale and Swift at the small 9 and small 5 o'clock spots. Small 6, you could say. Bad spots indeed. Shotgun's looking pretty good in this game, actually. Small 9 and 9 are going to be in a heated battle for domination of that small 9 o'clock position. And the small 5 is kind of an inferior spot to the 2 o'clock, at least it's thought to be. So we'll see if that unmitigated might of that 6 o'clock spot is able to hold on out and capitalize on the economy that he'll be able to have once he chops out behind the 6 o'clock. Meanwhile, this blue player in a world of trouble. And he's going to double his trouble, actually, he's just probably going to get a ballista or a catapult, I should say, and scare those grunts on off. The grunts are already moving off. He wants to scout out around his opponent's base, look for any kind of a chop-out build. I'm not going to see any so far. But he's going to be able to wall this area off. Perhaps he's got a catapult coming. Perhaps he just wants to move right to the late game with technology and doesn't want to waste any extra damage here. For some reason, he is quite afraid of his opponent chopping out or perhaps having some hidden racks somewhere. Wonder why that is. Maybe he just got the spidey senses. Maybe he just doesn't want to take any risks in this Wiki Warcraft 2 extravaganza. Ogre Mound being repaired. And will he choose to go for the Death and Decay or straight away to Bloodlusted Ogres? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Wiki Warcraft 2 fans. Alright, there's the chop out. And it's only level 2 grunts, so he's going to send another scout grunt down there. The entire time I'm maintaining a nice defense at the home front. So the chop out is kind of an aggressive style, but only level 2 grunts. It doesn't lead me to believe there's too much sneaky shenanigans going on there. Looks like Braviet's setting up shop at the 11 o'clock spot. But he's going to expect to have some company up there. Warcraft 2 fans. And here this grunt's moving in. He sees tier number 3. So it is indeed the duel. Just right up to the technology build. He's going to take down this catapult, or at least do his best to. And in the process of doing so, he's going to see that there are no sneaky shenanigans. It is just a standard tier number 3 technology build from the small 5 o'clock spot. Doesn't even seem like there's just too many, not even a duel going down, at least not yet. But he'll be quite ready to expand to that back of that 6 o'clock spot by the time the small 5 explodes in a very explosive manner. Shotgun up here. He's getting ready for just a straight standard berserker barrage of bloodlusted ogres. And then he's going to keep the pressure up on his opponent down there at the small 5 o'clock spot. Here, the peons. And it's another rack, so he's going to double on down with the ogre technology. Ogre mage just mere minutes away from arriving. Meanwhile, it doesn't seem like Braviet's been having too much success versus the small 9 o'clock player. But Shotgun going to completely, utterly, entirely focus on this small 5 player. He's going to want to have Bloodlust a little earlier than his opponent. And he's going to want to use his grunts, ogres a little more targetedly. And that's gonna keep the small 5 on the back foot. It's gonna allow him to be very aggressive towards wherever the small 9 decides to expand to. And of course, it's gonna allow him to expand at the at the 12 o'clock or the 3 o'clock spot. So here's that initial bloodlusted ogre berserker barrage of bloodlusted ogres. He's going to attack the front door, attack the side door, attack the back door, and he's going to have bloodlust a little more rapidly than his opponent. And that's going to give him the advantage in this biggity battle, ladies and gentlemen. Still, his opponent can't be too far behind on bloodlust. It is either Swift or Startale, some of the greats in the wiki world of Warcraft 2. But Shotgun did have the superior spot, so here we do see bloodlusted ogres from Orange. Shotgun is going to take advantage of the situation, maneuver his ogres into a very favorable spot, able to clean up all of these ogres. And will he move on down to that thing? And yes, he'll get on in there, and either Startail or Swift gonna probably leave the game. No expansion as of yet, just a lot of peons gonna suffer the consequences of having your front door kicked in by Shotgun. Pistol grip pump on his lap at all times. So it looks like Shotgun has been quite victorious against the small 5 o'clock spot. But Braviet unable to survive against the small 9. So the 11 o'clock spot being taken by that small 9 player, but I think that Shotgun knows that the small 9 is going to be way behind on the technology game. Here he is with a quick lust up, and then he's going to attack in here. What tier it is? Tier number 3. So not likely bloodlust yet, but very close to being. And there's Startail going to lead the game. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Tune in next time. We have another wiki Warcraft 2 audio presentation brought to you in part by War2.ru Combat Edition.